Hey there, ladies and germs. Elton McFall here, aka Retro Old School. Pretty nice evening tonight, the 19th of November 2021. As you can see on the corner of Sherbrooke and Mansfeild. Where else but downtown Montreal? Wow, that's a bright sign. Oh, Jesus. Look at the freaking traffic here. I can't believe it. Christ, it's dusk. Evening. Fire truck responding. Well, I'm happy to have gotten that fire truck responding because, again, I just said in the video for the people who watch specifically that those clips of those emergency vehicles responding that I film, well, every day, but almost. And yeah, it was really quiet this week, and I know when it's quiet in that department because I live in Hochelaga, and Hochelaga is known to be a hotspot for emergencies. So, out my window, very normal to hear fire trucks, ambulances, police cars, you know, and there was very, very quiet. And I like to bring you guys as much as I can that stuff, and I always film that separately so that, of course, I don't have to find that little clip in a walking video that's usually like, what, 15 to 30 minutes long, you know. So I don't know, I was on the non-scrap enjoying the ride on that 2006 LFS, and I'm thinking, yeah, you know, I could do a walking video. The winds are light, it's not freezing cold, and why not? You know, I figured Mansfeild. I like the name. I always thought it was a nice, classy sounding name, you know. Ooh, look at this Jaguar. Yeah, buddy, that's nice. I like that. I think my cousin, I think she had that as an escort car after her wedding. XK8? XK8? I can't remember the bloody name of it. That's the problem when you get older. It's like the more you get older, the more you get tired, the more your brain gets tired. You forget stuff that you knew for like sometimes decades. Anywho, hopefully there's not too much goddamn construction like there is all over this fucking goddamn city that I love and drives me nuts all at the same time. Excuse me. And we're gonna go see what we can see. You know, I don't think I've really mentioned it before in these walking videos, but specifically downtown. One of the reasons why I still love walking around downtown, you know, is, of course, there's all the cars and all kinds of trucks and the buses and emergency vehicles, but it's also especially the architecture that never changes, you know. Of course, you get new condos being built, but generally speaking, I'm not really interested in that stuff, you know, because generally they're colorless. They're not like classic, like these brownstones, you know. This one, of course, over here being newer than the next one next to it, of course, being big age difference. Like this probably being built in the 70s or 80s, you know. What's that? That's a Volvo, eh? That's a Volvo. Man, I can't believe that's a Volvo. Isn't it? It's mind-boggling. It's like the biggest Volvo they ever made. Or is it a Volvo? Or is it a Beamer? Oh no, that's a Beamer. Fucking goddamn signs. See what I mean? No parking, construction, no parking. That's enough to make it go loopy. It's a good thing I don't drive. I think I'd wind up freaking killing somebody. Downtown Montreal, the land of luxury cars. You know how you know that? Not just by all the BMWs, Audis, and Beamers you see, but also I just saw a Ferrari. I don't know what model it was. Le Germain Hotel. That reminds me of a scene from the movie Smokey and the Bandit. It says, I don't see how this is germane to the situation. Says, well, I don't know what the goddamn Germans have to do with it. I love that lighting, though. That's beautiful. Never noticed this hotel before. Beautiful. Oh, yeah, this is the one that's all multicolored. Yeah, let me go get a shot of that. That's really so. Yeah, nice parking there. Wave the anchor. Speaking of which, but you know when you're rich, who cares? Thank you, sir. Thank you. This here is fucking weird as hell. It's like you have to turn, you know. You have to turn on the bike lane or you're gonna crash. Well, I was here like, what, 6 months ago, I think, actually. In the daytime, actually, speaking of which, I was on my bike and I think I'd stopped here to take a picture of this really amazingly colorful Hotel Le Germain. It's good that I stopped like that here and there because I went for a good walk there before, and I don't want to exaggerate my heart, you know. But what the hell did I just pass there? Is that the same place? It's got all the different flags like usually a major hotel has, like Delta or whatever. If I see that Volvo I'm talking about, well, you guys, you know cars, you know what I'm talking about, but Volvo V60, I think it's called. This is President Kennedy Street, I believe. Yeah, let's give you a shot of that sign there, President Kennedy. Not going to do my Kennedy impersonation. I'm not feeling it. Okay, it's a little bit windy here, though. I'm not too big on that. I think I might go back to the other side. I don't know. I'm happy I got that fire truck, man. That's it. I guess I'll hang around here for a while. That's one of the reasons why I still come downtown, is when I feel like yesterday I had a big day, you know, anyway, I don't want to go into it, but I had a big day, and you know, sometimes I feel like going out, get some fresh air, get a little walk. I go downtown because it's just near my place. It's 20 minutes away. It's no big deal, you know. So shits and giggles. Look at this beautiful lighting on this building. My lordy. We got to get on the other side, though. Yeah, we got to. By the way, I didn't mention it, but we're heading south right now. Where am I here? Where's the green light here? It's red. You just blew the light, buddy. And I got you fucking blowing the light, you stupid fuck. The cop right there, he didn't do anything, you know. He's not going to do anything.
Box, sir.
What's that?
I can't leave my box.
Oh, yeah, the guy's English is very good. Very good, sir. Excellent.
Thank you, sir.
No, but you're on the ball. You're listening to what I'm doing. I'm making a video here.
I can hear good.
Yeah? You probably filmed you responding before, because I'm into emergency.
I wish I could have got him, but I can't leave, right?
That's all right. I was just spending a few minutes talking to this cool police officer over here on the corner doing traffic duty because of the REM project down there. So I'm just going to wish him a good evening and take care. Hey, Brandon, it's great talking to you, bro.
Yeah.
Take care. I want to let you be with that lady. Check me out on YouTube. Ciao, man. What a great guy. Really nice. I was actually very impressed right away when he was following me. He was listening to me talking about how, like, this guy blew the light and all this, and like how he didn't go after him. He's like, oh, he says he couldn't leave his post, and you know, it's understandable. He's got an important job, because if there's no traffic duty, then it's chaos. You know, really was surprised that he was English. You know, most cops are French, and any company, well, especially the police, anybody who works in the public, they need always more and more people who are bilingual. You'd be surprised how many even STM city bus drivers don't practically speak a fucking word of English. So, and I've seen this time and time again. An English passenger will get on the bus or whatever, they're asking them directions, and they don't know. They can't even like help them out. They can't answer. You know, it's really too bad. I'm gonna stop here a second. I think I want to change the setting on my camera. Hang on. Okay, because I had it on the it's basically a neon light setting, but with like a reddish tone, like a reddish filter. Now it's just a neon setting. Okay, yeah, that guy I had a good little discussion with him. Yeah, as much as he was bundled up, and even his gloves were huge, he was bloody cold. And I'm like, how long you been out for here? I think he said like an hour or so. And even me, I've been out now, I don't know, a half hour, and I'm not very warm right now. I gotta tell you, it's torso-wise, I'm fine, but I'm feeling it in my toes and extremities, fingers. But you know, that's the problem with his job. And I asked him, I said, what, you know, are you always doing this? Are you doing this, always this task, you know, like traffic duty? And he's like, no, yeah. He's like, generally I'm a patrol officer out of Côte des Neiges. It's interesting because years ago when I was a kid, or maybe about his age, I thought, well, he looks about 25, 30. I never dreamed I would be a cop. I mean, I remember I always loved police cars. There's no question about that. And I remember when I was in grade school at Charles A. Kirkland, there was a cop. There was a cop that came to visit the class, you know, and we all wanted to see that gun, of course, after all those violent movies and shows you've seen. And the cop pulled that out, and it was a Remington. I don't know what the hell it was. It wasn't a Magnum or anything, but holy mackerel! Look at all the people here. Holy Jesus! Oh, we're not going to walk down this street, eh? This is, of course, none other than Saint-Catherine. All these people out shopping. And Christ, I'm having a hard time just selling my own wares. You know, do me a favor, check out my my wares, my vintage ads and photos and stuff on Kijiji there. Check it out on my retro old school homepage. There's a link, and yeah, it kind of kills me to see all these people. They're out buying fucking clothes and all this stuff, and I'm having trouble selling my own wares, you know, like, and I work my fucking ass off on this more than ever, by the way, because if there's something I've taken from my friend Scott out in Alberta, you know, he has a friend who's rich, you know, and He says the guy's always working. And that's the thing with rich people. The reason why they're rich is they're always working, and it's true. It's something I think a lot of people don't always realize, you know? So, God, I still have a bit of a headache though. I was working on my latest painting. Yeah, I do like those Explorers. But that's sales for you, you know. Sometimes it's good, sometimes bad. But I keep thinking of last year. Last year comparatively was a lot better because why? Because this year the gas price is loopy. It's almost $1.60 a liter, and it's even worse in other places. So yeah, it sucks, man. It affects my business every time the gas price goes. Now it's gone really up and it hasn't fucking come down. So I'm sorry if there's too much swearing and you're offended by that. Well, but it's just it's annoying, you know. It sucks when you like. You work so hard on something and it works out, but when it doesn't, it hurts. It's crappy. Crap. Is there a cop here who also has the clickety-clackety? Like my other guy was just talking to there? Look at all the people here. I can't believe it. What do you want? Look, there's the Eaton Center, there's Simon's, the Como Royale. They're all here, man. You know? Can't wait to get out. I don't like crowds. You know, when I was younger, I didn't give a shit. I didn't care about crowds. I didn't care about a lot of things. I don't know what it is. There's something about getting older and getting annoyed more with things. You know, like yesterday, I saw an old friend of mine I hadn't seen in over 15 years. My old friend Peter. Great guy, a lot like me, a lot of energy, a lot to say. Cool guy, kid at heart. And then he comes to one of my places. I'm like, my God, I couldn't believe how loud he talked. I'm like, holy Jesus, Murphy. You know, and it's just that alone. It's like, it's almost like as if I developed this. As my mom like detected years ago, Asperger's syndrome, which is like a form of friggin' oh wow, they're working on this place, eh? I'm not surprised. Oh, it's like a form of autism. That's a good restaurant. I don't mind giving these guys a plug. Ben and Florentine, yeah. It's funny because I've been there with Ben a few times. That's who I've been there to eat all. I think with all the time. You know, Ben and Florentine. His name is Ben. Great food, great breakfast, great service. And you have to have that in the restaurant business these days. In this city specifically, because there's too many restaurants. And most restaurants in 6 months fold. They don't cut it. They don't cut the mustard. Oh, by the way, this is the Sunlight building. This is the oldest high-rise building in Canada. Corner of Cathcart here. Well, you know you're old school when you're walking down a downtown street, looking at all these modern cars, and you're thinking of an old hillbilly fucking country song, you know? Well, my name's John Lee Betterford. See me driving in my daddy's new Ford, huh? Well, a couple pounds of whiskey in a big black Dodge. God, wait, look at this. Why did they close this? I try to do this right till the end. To be honest with you, I don't remember where the hell this street ends. It's far. I think it's. Oh God, somebody's smoking. That's another thing that's turning me off. I can't stand anymore. What's that? It's a Porsche. It's a Tesla. Tesla. Yeah, I saw this video the other day where Jay Leno apparently I don't know, he broke the speed record or something in a Tesla. Some crazy fast. I'm gonna take a few minutes here when I get to the corner here of René Lévesque Boulevard here. Take a little time out. Oh God, I gotta get around these people. I can't stand it. Fucking smoking. For fuck's sake. God almighty. You know, some things change and some things stay the same. And that is sense that I've noticed that people come from other countries, a lot of times they smoke more than the people here. Look at that, eh? Oh my God, it's a Sûreté du Québec. Holy cow. Wow, that's weird. He must have chased this guy right off the highway. That's weird. I was wondering about those bright white lights on that car. That's interesting. And This right here is the Queen Elizabeth Hotel. I think the Queenie actually opened in 1958, and this is of course where John Lennon and Yoko Ono made their record there, Give Peace a Chance. And it just occurred to me, I was here last week, and there were a couple of Sûreté du Québec provincial police cars responding, coming from here, from down there, heading east, and it must be related maybe to that cop that's right over there. I think maybe they probably got some kind of a speed trap or something like that off the Bonaventure Expressway, which is back down there, you know. Anyway, I don't want to stay out here forever, so it's not summer anymore, that's for sure, so we'll just move it along there. Move it along, move it along. Beautiful cathedral. By the way, I have to say, if you're ever in town, you want to see something amazing, go into this cathedral. And La Cathedral there. And what's amazing about it is, you know how at church you have your rows of pews, right? And you have the front part where the priest is. Well, actually there's 4 of those, and they form a plus sign for a central, you know, ceremony, whatever you call it, thing. You know. All right. Not getting warmer here, not getting warmer. What's that? Is that hot or not? Oh, just another guy with a Beamer who wants to make it sound like an exotic car that it's not. You know, the funny thing is, though, is that I was reading a comments about some guy on Facebook who asked a question whether he should buy a BMW with 220,000 kilometers, and everybody was like, no fucking way. And I'm not surprised by the answers, because as amazing as those cars can drive and handle and all that, and the comfort, the bottom line is that you got to have really deep pockets. They're extreme. They're one of the most expensive types of cars you can maintain. Just parts, service, just everything's like thousands of dollars. Some of the comments were really eye openers. So, and actually, it reminds me of a guy I know who's a manager of a grocery store. Oh, look at this beautiful thing! Finally, we see something really cool here. Look at this. I don't fucking care if it's all dirty. I love this car. I love it. To me, it's a 2000s classic. Even if it's dirty and it's black, not my favorite color. It's a fucking Dodge Challenger. Just to point it out. And yeah, I love cars too much. It's a drug. It is a drug. This is the back here is where all the CN and Via Rail employees, a lot of them park here. I would imagine maybe Queen Elizabeth too, maybe not, I don't know. Maybe they have their own parking underground. Because this right here, this is the CN, Canadian National Headquarters. I don't know why I don't see the red sign on there, but... And of course part of that, not coincidentally, is Central Station. Oh, is this the wagon I was talking about? This is the wagon. No, that's not the one. This is the shorter one. There's another one that looks like this, a Volvo, and it's longer. This one is a XC60. No, I think the other one's a V60. It's bigger, longer. I'm trying to remember where this ends. Oh man, you know what? That ends on a curve, actually, I think, where those buses park. Hey, look at this Pathfinder. Holy cow. Wait a minute, I gotta show this thing. It's actually not rusted out. I can't believe it. Wow. Holy shit. Where's this thing been restored or cleaned? I can't believe how amazing the condition of it. These things are like, how old? Like 2000 something? Early 2000s? That design came out in 98. Believe me, I know. I know. Well, him and my uncle tore that engine down. I still remember that rumbling sound. That's another thing that's changed about me. When I was a kid, I didn't give a shit about... Okay, yeah. You see, this is what I'm talking about. You guys are, a lot of you are all the fucking same. I got a BMW, I got a Porsche, I got to drive like a fucking maniac. You know? You'll never, you know what though, what's funny though, you'll never see anybody driving a vintage BMW like a maniac. Never. It's always these modern ones. And you know, but that's all right. They're going to go quickly into debt, into the red, because they're just too expensive. Like I just said, to maintain. Not going to make any friends, that's for sure. I don't give a shit, honestly. Even if I was rich, I'd probably never buy a BMW. And I mean, I liked them. I filmed a few of them. Don't get me wrong. I like Beamers. I like the old ones specifically. Like everything that's old. Because they're always rarer, you know. 528, 530, 740, 745, etc., etc., etc. BMW 2002. Whoa, 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 wait a minute. I'm sorry. I'm going a little bit too fast. It happens sometimes. I get lost in my own thoughts here. We are at, what the fuck? I can't believe I don't even remember what the hell street this is. Shame on you, Elton. Where's the gut? And I don't know where I don't see the street sign on top of that. No, I don't see it at all. Oh, there it is. Mansfeild and De La Gauchetière. Oh my god. See, the camera's cold. I'm having a hard time focusing there. Yeah. Oh, that's lovely. Isn't that lovely? Oh, how should I forget? There's the Fairmont Chateau Champlain over here. In the back there with sort of the pink kind of light streaks there. Yeah. And this right here is the TCV, Terminus Centreville. Terminus, which is basically a bus station, but it's a bus station for off-island transit buses. RTL, Réseau Transport de Longueuil, and the CIT, and whoever else I'm not thinking of. Something responding. Anyway. Oh, there's a plane up there. Cool. Oh, he's really flying too. He's gonna fly by before I can even zoom in. Huh. Oh well, I try. I try. My fucking head is still hurting from working on that painting, straining my eyes, because I'm working on these really fine details. It's taking quite a bit out of me, that painting. But you know what? Everything comes at a price. Like I was telling that cop earlier. It's true. Yeah, there's those guys. Just gave them a salute. Film them all the time. I figure it's the least I can do. So they don't wonder that I'm a superior or something, or a supervisor. Yeah, so those buses, all those buses from the South Shore, they come in here. Some of them are Nova Bus LFSs, some of them are scrap, some of them are, as you can see here, there's scrap, and then there's coaches. There's one right here. Oh, that one's Montreal though. It's not going in there, is it? Since when did they go in there? Oh no, sorry, that's CIT off island. That's Saint Jean, I think. Suburban model, meaning there's no rear doors. Yeah. But you know, and it wasn't too many years ago. It was beautiful, man. You had some beautiful MCI coaches, and you had MCI classics, and oh my god, it was great. Bus fans could go there, see all the colors. And the more you go back, the more cooler buses were even. You know? Oh boy, there's a skeleton of a building, eh? See what I mean about BMWs? That's what I'm talking about right there. Look, this guy, no fucking patience, tinted windows all around, couldn't stay behind the fucking line. I don't give a shit. If I was a cop, I would have been the biggest ball breaker in the world. You know, you have to have rules. That's what separates us from animals. Go, vas-y tabarnak, see. Not enough you have a BMW, fuck. Friend of the rich? Not necessarily. Not necessarily. I'm a respectful. You treat me with respect, I'll treat you with respect. But stay between the lines, you know. Don't be a bullshitter. It's like the mafia, you know. Like, I'll do business with them, I'll take their money, but I'm never would get involved in anything they do, ever. You know what? That's the last kind of people you want to get involved with, man. Fuck, you're in the mafia. You're in there for life. There you go. Patience. There you go. That's some patience. Take a breathe. Breathe. Breathe through the nose. Exhale. Ah, the opposite of the country. Eh? You know, it's nice when I see stuff like this to know that as much as I can't drive because I'm visually impaired, that, you know, this city is a perfect example why you should not have a car. This is a perfect example where it's great not to have a car. Because this city has become, look, it's Saturday. It looks like rush hour around here. It's crazy. It's nuts. Absolute fucking nuts. You know? Interesting. is that over here, all this area here for buses, that was only built in the last, I don't know, like a year or two ago. And before that Terminus Centre-Ville was built here, as I mentioned, there was nothing there. It was just like this. It was just a piece of land with where buses. This guy walked by me, looked like an old friend of mine. Police car there. Yeah, that's good. That's good. I hope he's there to catch people, because honestly, I think that, like, you know, the trouble with this city is that, I don't know, there used to be like a quota that police departments, like other police departments, would follow to, you know, to get more money out of motorists, so they would pull people over a lot. But they don't have a quota anymore. But unfortunately, I don't really see people really getting pulled over enough anymore. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at that. Old fucking Land Rover. Anyway, so it's important, because you have to enforce that. You know, it's not a question of quota, it's a question of safety. If you have to fall in line, I always say it, there's too many freedoms today, you know? People driving poorly, people driving too fast. Then you got these guys, they're fucking racers, you know, road racing. Come on, man. You know? See, a police officer's right there. He's playing an important part right here, man, in this intersection. Look at all the traffic here, you know? Because then you got these idiots, they think they're above the law. And I'm going to tell you something right now. Everything in life today that's complicated is because of these idiots. You know, like, look at this guy here. Anything that used to be simple is complicated today. We have to pay the price because of smartasses who can think they're above the law, frauding people, living dangerously, I guess you could say, you know? I mean, I know we're not in the utopia, but still. All right, so the buses during rush hour, they would lay over here. They park on the side, lay over here. So I think what I'm going to do is the street's going to finish right past there, and that's it. And then after that, I'm going to go find a place and take a leak, and I'm going to go home. And what street is this? I don't remember. I think it's Saint Antoine. I know I can't even cross there actually, because there's no sidewalk on that side. And then you got your Golf diesel rumbling away here. It's in good shape though. Good shape. Of course, it makes me think of Ed's Golf. He's got a Golf 2002, and I didn't find it that comfortable, you know, like holds the road really well. Amazing. But you know what, actually I think I'm gonna end this here, because I don't know when this guy's gonna change the light. The battery's dying. I'm a little fed up now. It's just a little curve here anyway. There's nothing more to that than that. So I want to thank you guys for watching. Take care, play by the rules, be a good guy or girl, you know, don't be stupid. And oh, by the way, you see this? I think this is one of the greatest inventions ever made, you know. Oh. See that? Whoever thought of that is a millionaire. That's just genius. Anyway, so thanks again for watching, guys. Take care. Check me out. Sort of trying to make the Patreon page a bit better, but I've only got 2 patrons. I don't know. It doesn't seem to work. Fuck, no matter how much I say. So, whatever. And if you like what I do, you want to send me something, and you do realize that I really don't make much money doing this, well, please, hey, you know, send me something through PayPal or an e-transfer in Canada through my email, which is eltonmcfall, Elton like Elton John, McFall, MCF like Frank, ALL, eltonmcfall@hotmail.com. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Toodaloo.